Hello, welcome to the Robotnik is Sexy show. It's still happening. And now, as of this recording, Smash Ultimate comes out in like a couple days. Really. It comes out Friday. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, like pretty much 4 days. So we have some more spicy battles. We just gotta find them. A little preview of what could happen. Claytus kicked my ass, and we're gonna hit that rematch button, and we're gonna try to be a big man and show him our rain team while doing that little chest thump, right? Let's see if it works, because he's got a really scary team. He's got the classic Lele and Mega Zam combo, and he just has a super busted team. And my rain team is pretty much modest. I don't know. Having a priority user would be really, really nice on this team, and I have used this team with Scissor in the past, so I could easily swap out Noivern for Scissor, because they kind of do the same job, guarding against grass types mainly, but Mega Zam is such a threat that Scissor is just looking really, really nice for future use on this team. So I'm going to lead with, of course, Pelipper, as you do. Tapu Koko is here. Tapu Koko. I'm gonna hard switch into Pert, which, I mean, he could have used Grass Knot, but this is a passerby. Like, I don't expect any passerby to make any big turn one play. He does U-turn, which is pretty good. He's gonna go into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is a pretty big roadblock for this team. And that's another reason where Choice Band and Scissor would really come through, because Superpower knocks that thing out. But Noivern does have Heat Wave, so, you know, it's not crazy. He's going to get up his rocks. Deity's here. I'm going to double, predicting him to switch. And this is pretty cool. Like, this, in hindsight, this might look absolutely insane. But I expected him to go into Magnezone because I had these Steel and Polion out, and he kicked my ass first match, so I'm pretty sure he would follow through with a play like that, and he does. And I'm going to be rewarded for it by the Hacks gods, because I'm going to get to Mega up safely and critical hit this Earthquake, and it's going to do an absolutely absurd amount of damage to this Ferrothorn. And you can't see it because of the glare, because of my amazing recording quality. But yeah, he's knocked down to the yellow, and that is pretty tasty for me. We're definitely gonna stay in and take out this bad boy. We're gonna sit on that guy. So that's really good. Whoever Claytus is, he is very good at the game, and he gave me a couple top quality matches, top of the line OU mons. Of course, we got Lion OT representing that 80%, probably higher than that usage. He seems to be Choice Scarf. He's gonna do a nice little amount of damage to Pert, and he's gonna go into Coco. So Pert is gonna get to do something for a little bit, but in the back of my mind, I have to realize and just understand that Mega Alakazam has Trace, so it can Trace Swift Swim and just reverse sweep me pretty much whenever it wants. And that's another reason why Scissor would be really good on this team. Probably really nice. But I like Specs Noivern for the memes. I love Specs Noivern so much. So we're gonna Waterfall. It does a lot. I'm -2 attack at this point, but it still does a lot. The rain makes it -1, I suppose, if I even know how this game works. I'm going to switch Noivern into a predicted ground move, which, yeah, we get it. The reward is pretty slight because I'm just going to U-turn as he goes into his Magna Zone. And I could have actually gone for Heat Wave here, and that would have been pretty awesome. But I do not do that. So perhaps misplay, although U-turning on a switch is always nice, and Swampert can pretty much do the same thing. So that's pretty good. He's going to want to save that guy. And I do not Earthquake here. I actually go Waterfall. I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, so we knock out the King of OU. It has been defeated. Electricity dissipates from the battle. He's going to send out his Tapu Fufu. This thing is a massive threat. The rain is gone, so I'm just going to go into Empoleon, King Dedede, my Smash 4 main. Tapu Lele is going to call mine, and I'm thinking, great, perfect, we can just roar this thing. Because he's probably like, call mine 3 attacks with a Z move or something, but Claytus is going to beat me again. Twice in a row with fucking taunt. So at a pivotal moment I'm taunted. I guess Toxic is better in this situation, but I did not expect another taunt coming. We're gonna thankfully burn it, but this is a pretty big roadblock for me, and I think I'm gonna have to start foddering guys, and I'm gonna have to start losing. So that's that is, of course, not what you want to happen. So, like I said, previous recording, taunt literally beats all of my OU teams, and I'm not joking. But then again, there's also that chaotic element of passerbys. You don't know what they're going to do because they're complete randoms, but I guess you could argue Showdown is the same thing. But I feel like whoever makes the effort to actually fight on Festival Plaza at this point when the metagame is like mostly in the grave, they have to be crazy good, and Claytus is going to deliver. Is it Claytus? It sounds like a disease. Yeah, Tapu Lele is currently wrecking me, but the score looks like I'm winning, but Tapu Lele existing is terrifically bad for me. So he's just gonna fodder something, and of course he can bring out Mega Zam and trace my Swift Swim just whenever he wants. Yeah, so he's gonna pull that trigger. He's got great nicknames as well. Just a fabulous trainer. I'm going to bring out Tapu Bulu. Now I should have played a lot more carefully with Tapu Bulu. Because Psychic Train is actually going to play a very big role later on. Obviously, like, this is such a easy peanut butter and jelly top tier combination. My amazing shit software is creating little triangle rectangles. I don't even know. Okay, so my shitty default camera software. So there's absolutely no way that Scarf Bulu is going to outspeed any kind of Mega Alakazam. There's just no way. So I'm gonna probably, like, I don't know, switch into Empoleon, and it's just not gonna work because he's gonna double into Magna Zone, which is a very, very nice play on my opponent's part. I feel like I'm just frantically switching at this point, so what looked like a pretty solid 5-3 lead is just going to kind of wither away. He knocks out Empoleon for sure. For sure. And now Alakazam is here. Now, what I can do with Tapu Bulu is fodder it to rocks so that he traces nothing, and this allows Mega Swampert another hit, a free hit. But it really is not going to be enough. It's still very cool, but like I said, I needed Grassy Terrain to cancel out Psychic Terrain, because now he can just fodder Lele and get his own terrain, which gives psychic attacks like what, a 33% boost. I don't even know, something like a +1. It's very, 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 very good. It also obviously blocks the priority moves. If you've been playing Sun and Moon as long as I have at this point, you should know this. Yeah. So, yep, he gets his psychic train up, like I said. He does trace a Swift Swim, and now I go into Noivern, sack that off, and yeah, obviously if Noivern was a banded scissor like it has been in the past, I would be in a fine position right now, but I am not, and I kind of get cornered by another taunt play just killing me. And this is where I needed Grassy Terrain the most, because Psychic with the added damage from the Psychic Terrain is going to be enough to one-hit KO Ludicolo, and that was pretty much my last shot. I think he had plenty of turns of terrain left, although I probably could have played better, obviously. So, yeah, I'm just going to give him the win, and not even hit the forfeit. I'm going to let him take me down, because he deserves the respect. If you are a battling soul searching the realm, the shit realm, the stanky shit realm of Festival Plaza and Ultra Sun and Moon, just prowling for a battle, and you just blow me away with another taunt, I'm gonna let you take that one. We're gonna skip this match. We're actually gonna go into this one. This is a tight little happy match where we're gonna fight Walker, a random passerby with an interesting team. Mixed here, definitely Mega Kangaskhan, but it's kind of cool to see some really crazy stuff, because showdown matches aren't ever really like the true Wi-Fi. Like, not really. Like Smogon is of course wonderful, and it's very, very good at making the game playable, for one, which that's pretty huge. But you know, you lift off Smogon and you get some crazy wacky matches. A lot of my Wi-Fi battles feature banned OU Pokemon, like Poison Dragon fella. I can't remember the name. So we're gonna have just a grand old time with Mega Mawile. Turn 1, we lower that attack. We almost knock it out with Play Rough. It's kind of like a mouse versus a lion with that matchup. Like, I love you, Golisopod, but with the -1 attack versus a Mega Mawile, nah. Unless you're going for spikes. Now, turn 1 spikes with Golisopod is brilliant, though. So we're going to go into Hippowdon, and we dodge a Heat Wave nicely. We're going to get up our own Stealth Rocks, I think. Psychic is coming in. It does a lot of damage. That's looking like a potential 2-hit knockout. That's bad. No, actually, we got leftovers. Forget what I said. We can slack off versus that. This is Hippowdon. We are max special defense. So instead of healing, which is probably what I should do, I'm going to switch hard into Reuniclus, seeing an opportunity to get up Trick Room pretty early. And that is very nice. So, yeah. I do have a soft spot for the Sand Room teams. Been using those since 5th gen. They're obviously not the best, but it's fun. It's a fun old habits to fall back into. And Reuniclus just fits that niche so perfectly. Because it doesn't get hit by the sand with the Magic Guard. Oh. Okay. Thanks, computer. Son of a piece of shit. So yeah, we do get the Trick Room up, and now we get to switch in to Stakataka, who is probably the most fun Pokemon made in a long time, for me and many others. And we get a free knockout for sure, and we can blow our Rocky MZ on this guy, who happens to be a Mega Kangaskhan. Ordinarily, if we were playing X and Y, for example, I would be shitting my pants. Just brown ooze coming out all over. Terrible. But since I have Stack Attacka and we are not in the XY metagame, and also, if you didn't know, in Ultra Sun and Moon and Sun and Moon, I think, they nerfed Mega Kanga quite a bit. It doesn't do as much damage with its ability. Yeah, I'm not really squirting my pants because I got big old Trump Stream here. Stack Attack of the Giant Wall. We're going to knock out Mega Kangaskhan. So that's good. That is good. There are some pretty bad jokes I could throw out right here, which would be kind of a character assassination, but I think you can kind of fill in the blanks yourself. A mommy and her kid just got dumped on by rocks and died, so that's terrible. So yeah, we're actually gonna risk the burn. We're gonna get that juicy 70%. Man, politics are fucked, but you always know that. Especially lately in America. I could talk about that for like 6 hours straight, but we're doing the Pokemon now. We're gonna miss the Stone Edge, and die. But I'm pretty sure +1 Stone Edge would have knocked out Suicune. But do not fret. I have like 4 more turns of Trick Room. And we got a brave-natured Mega Mawile just ready to knock things into the ground. So we are going to move first, connect the Play Rough, not get burned, so pretty lucky on my part, and then connect the next Play Rough. That's a Suicune out of here. Goodbye, Suicune. And now he's going to send out this fella, who just dies to hazards. And is really blurry and just dies. So now it goes into Superior. My camera seems to have given up, but the battle is over. Basically, this is terrible. So I have the Trick Room. So we knock it out, and then yeah, what the hell, camera? Oh, there we go. Now it's focused. So the poor Togekiss misses that 90% Thunder Wave, and I just knock it out with Iron Head. So yeah, another double decker, 17-minute juicy one. I got more battles. I'll eventually upload them, but once Smash Ultimate comes out, I'll probably just play that for a solid year. So maybe I'll upload that. Who knows? Comment, like, subscribe. Goodbye.